One of the most annoying things to deal with is opinions, especially opinions based on what people have heard and they have not actually tried or done themselves. It's just, people are so quick, so prone to follow the status quo. They just repeat what they have heard, their thoughts based on other people's alleged experiences, and then they tell it to you, and now they try to sway your decisions, your choices based on other people's experiences, things that they don't know anything about. And what I often try to do is I flip the shut the f up switch. And I say that internally. I am always going to be respectable and amicable towards anyone and their opinion that I technically don't care about, right? But in my mind, I say just shut the f up, right? It's as simple as that, and I just do what I want to do. I do my own investigations. I'll hear them, and then one thing that they never do is they don't research the things that they're repeating. But I will research anything. It doesn't matter who says it. I will research it to see, okay, what are the details behind it? What are the pros, the cons, the facts, the fiction, the opinions from the truth, all of that stuff, because I like to do my own research. I'm going to give you a couple of examples, right? The status quo is the public school system, or just school in general. There is always, like, before, at least before COVID, there was a huge negative connotation towards kids who are homeschooled. And the number one reason, this honest to God truth, the number one reason that I would always hear against homeschooling, it's not that, and guess what? It's not that, oh, the parents have to work and that there's no capacity, no capability. No, it was this. This is the one that I always hear. This is my number one reason that people give up against homeschooling. It would be, how is the child going to get social skills? They're not going to be able to socialize. That is what. And I remember when I was growing up, going through the school system, elementary, middle, high school, about 90% of the people I interacted with from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade, I could have lived without actually socializing with a majority of them in particular. Now, about more than 20 years since graduating high school, I probably, I don't speak to anyone that I actually went to grade school with. Like, I just don't. It's been 20 years. People are like, oh, what about one of those like high school reunions? I'm like, no, people love to look backwards. I'm always looking forward. What's next? What's the next mission? What's the next goal? What's the next vision? And the reason that I bring that up, right? Because like I said, people will always say, oh, it's about social skills, social skills, social skills. Well, do kids not get social skills from the activities that they do? My kid, library, t-ball, the park, different outings, now Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, where I get to choose his social environment. He's not forced to be in a particular, like in a forced setting with a bunch of random kids that I'm not there. His mother's not there. We can't see what's going on. We don't have any control. I would rather have control over where I put the people that I love, the people that I care about, the people that I have committed to taking care of. I want the control. I don't want them into some government entity and just around anyone. You don't know what's happening. The most that you get is, hey, your child this, your child that, no control whatsoever. So I don't buy that narrative that people just repeat over and over and over, saying, oh, what about social skills? What about social skills? I control the social interaction, and guess what? Works perfectly. But why do I start with that? The reason that I start with that is because you, in your own life and in your own situation, you go through the same exact things, from the things that you study in school, the things that you watch on TV. You let other people shape and form your opinions and your desires and the things that interest you, your career trajectory. Where did you get the sentiment from that working sucks, that CEOs are bad people? Where did you get that idea from, that sentiment from? It was from, if you look around, they are the ones who put that into your head. And that's why you don't work as hard as you should be working, because people have told you that working is bad. They are the ones who are influencing you. And for me, I'm like, you can't imagine how many times that I've heard negative things about AI. But if you watch any video on this channel, you will see how we constructively and systematically use AI and integrate it into many different of our workflows. And I will tell you this, using AI, I have been able to do a lot more in the past 6 months than I probably was able to do in the past 6 years. I've been able to help train people, to coach people, to launch new applications, built the whole coaching portal using quote unquote vibe coding, or I just call it AI coding. And I've learned so much. But if you listen to a majority of people, they'll be the doom and gloom people about AI, about, oh, there's no more jobs in software development. I was editing some videos today, and I saw that I reviewed the Ford CEO said that they have $120,000 per year mechanic jobs, but they don't have anyone to fill those roles. Why is that? Maybe, just maybe, it's because the career or the job of a mechanic has been demonized for people not wanting to get it. So now we have all these people who go to school for God knows what, and they can't find a job, and they're complaining about the job market while Ford is begging. They are looking for 5,000 mechanics, and they would be willing to pay $120,000 a year, but they cannot find it. They can't find people to fill those roles. And there are many, many jobs like that out there. I've heard from so many software engineers how using AI to write stories, to help with code, to figure things out, it just not good. It sucks. It doesn't work. But I think that a lot of people, number one, they are in fear that, oh, if I use this, I am just using my own replacement, as opposed to, well, how can I help it optimize the way that I work? How can it help me go faster? Instead of, we as a people are so negative. We are so negative that we're always looking for why. Like, we look for why we should go against something instead of how something can actually benefit us and help us, until later on down the road, you have other people who have actually used it and they show you the benefits, and then you start to adopt it. People have a tendency of speaking negatively about things they know absolutely nothing about. And I think that is very destructive and harmful to our success. Instead of approaching things with an open mind, like, interesting, being curious of, well, how could this thing benefit me? How could I use it to my advantage? It's, oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, this is a new thing. Bad, bad, bad. It's we're just so prone. We're just so prone to go towards, if it's new, it must. AI, bad. 5G, bad. 4G, bad. 3G, bad. The internet, bad. You sound like Bobby Boucher's mother. Everything is the devil. That is how, because it's hilarious in the movie, but that is how we are programmed. Anything new must be bad. Instead of, let me see, instead of focusing on the bad, what about if I focus on how can this thing actually help me? And maybe I don't use it for the things that I think is that it's not helpful for, but I do use it for the things that I find it helpful. And stop falling for the trap of everyone else's opinion. That's why I just flip up my shut the F up switch whenever there is something that I'm like, because I use stuff, I try stuff, because people have their opinions, and I'm like, cool, whatever, because I know how I use things to be productive. I am a productivity fiend, because I'm like, all right, okay, I can use this thing right here for this specific purpose, but I won't use it for that. So I'm not going to demonize it for the things that I can't use it for, but I will celebrate it for the things I can use it for. We love, like, I've heard this. Focus 98% of your time on the things, focus 98% of your time on the good parts of something or someone. And then there's that 2% that, I could live without that, but don't focus on it. How do you move? How do you adjust? And I think that once we can have that mindset shift of stop demonizing the things that we don't like about something or someone, and we start to celebrate the things that we do like, and guess what? If it's actually 98% of what you don't like about there's 98% of what you don't like, and there's only 2% that you do like, then maybe it's just not for you, and you move on from it. But for me, I do my best not to speak negatively of products or people, unless, of course, we have to make room for the dusty people, the ones who they don't look in the mirror and see how they can do better for themselves, right? That is a whole separate bucket right there. But for the most part, whenever I see someone trying and pushing forward, and they're trying to learn, and they're dedicating their time to be better, I am your biggest cheerleader. But when you are complaining, I can't hear you, because my switch is turned on. I'm just focusing on the things that I am working on and the things that make me better and more productive. So I avoid people's opinions, especially when they're just repeating talking points of other people. I just avoid it, and I try it for myself, and I see how it works, and I'll go to the ends of the earth if something is working well for me and my family and my friends, so that I can make sure that we are all successful together. I don't speak about things that I don't know. But as you see on this channel, when I don't know something, I go and find out. I go and figure it out. We've built the time cost calculator. Never built a mobile app before. Now we've had this app, and we've updated it in both mobile stores, the Apple iOS store and the Google Play Store, which is available for download for free. For now, for free. I've been building out the coaching portal, thrive.techwithtribe.dev, which so many features that will help you in your development, in your goal setting. We're working on the speech app that will help you be more confident, remove all those filler words that you use because you don't know how to speak to people properly, and just continuing to build and develop the mindset. We've been working on that OBS plugin. Never really wrote other than that one time, that one college semester where I failed C++ with a D+, which probably should have been an F-. But we've been using C++ to build our native OBS app so we can better use YouTube videos when we're streaming and when we are recording videos. But that is the only way that I am able to do all of that is because I shut out all the noise. Why you wouldn't imagine how many emails you get when you are a content creator. And it's like, oh, we can help you with marketing. We can help you this. Oh, your SEO. Oh, what? And all of it is scams, right? They're like, oh, because all they're going to do is they're going to get bots to go, and then now YouTube it affects your YouTube channel. So for me, I strategize my approach to let me make sure that I am learning and winning first. And if we get more subs, if we get more views, great. But if we don't, guess what? I learned first. And maybe those who are willing to win and be successful, I can bring you along with me and we can win together. But if I was to listen to everyone else out there, I would be talking about things that I don't care about. I wouldn't be consistent. And it would be a lose-lose situation for me and for you. For those who watch these videos and that I'm able to help, work with, grow together. That's why I don't listen to people who criticize and demonize things that they have never done before, or they're just repeating what other people say. I gotta find out for myself, and I'll share my experience. But I always tell people you should try it too, because maybe the way that it didn't work, maybe if something didn't work out for me, it'll work out for you. And here's what I did. You can try it. You can not try it. Whatever. But don't let someone else's experience with something that is like not deadly or something like that, of course, right? But you have to approach things, and then you can use what mistakes other people made and implement it into, like, you know, how are you going to navigate? But you have to be very, very careful with the opinions of other people because it can be very, very destructive and discouraging. How many apps you say, oh, but this exists. So what? Maybe yours can be better. Maybe you can be a competitor. We hate monopolies, right? Well, build the competition. Build the competition. And maybe we didn't have so much problems with healthcare, with the school system, if we were actually smart enough to be competitive, to build a competitive landscape instead of just accepting what other people tell us. That's why for me, people talk about socializing, and that's why homeschooling is bad. I'm like, no, you know what? I will just build the social network myself. Oh, AI this, oh, AI that. No, you know what? I will just figure out AI myself and see what is the best way for me to use it. Some people like to use it as a therapist. Me, not so much. That's not me. I like to use it as a business partner. That's me. How can we build together? How can we grow together? Help me grow my business. That's how I move. Other people might move differently, and sometimes you just have to learn for yourself. All right? That's me. You know what? I probably said a lot of things that you disagree with. If you do disagree with me, do me a big favor. Subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments what you disagree with, because I embrace disagreement. If you think that I'm wrong, let me know. Let's talk about it. And if you want to talk about it more in depth, then you can join us at techcoachrav.dev when we do our vibe code and chill, and let's have a conversation. You can join the Google Meet, and you can tell me why you believe that I am wrong. Join me on the live streams. Tell me why I'm wrong about whatever I'm talking about, whether it's about these candid conversations, whether it's about software exploration, whether it's about the bug bite, whether I've said something in a break time conversation you think that I am utterly wrong. Let me know. Subscribe, like or dislike the video, and let's get it. That's how I see it. Love me or hate me? Let's talk about it. Subscribe and leave me a comment. All right. On our way out, get your resume analyzed, because whether you disagree with me or not, I want you to win. So go and get your resume analyzed at resumeflow.app. Upload your resume. See how the ATS, the applicant tracking system, sees your resume, and make the necessary adjustments. Put in a job URL that you are interested in, and see how well your resume matches up to that job. And then track the whole process from application all the way to when you get that interview and you get that offer. resumeflow.app. Check it out. TechCoachRalph.dev. Join us for our Vibe Coding Chills and our Scrum Nights. All that good stuff, all right? But until then, that's it. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Candid Conversations with Tech Coach Ralph. We are out.
Y'all thought the game was over. Y'all thought the game was over. We don't kneel the ball, man. We run the score up. Max pressure, let's go. Let's go.
They was on the sideline, chatting on the timeline. Said I never break through, said I hit my decline. Said I didn't have a heart, said I didn't have a mind. Man, I'm about to lap them, leave them all behind. I saw them laughing, I saw them pointing. Now their faces twisted, looking disappointed. I don't feel no pity, I don't feel no care. I just feel the mission, I'm a grizzly bear. I'm a different monster, I'm a new machine. Fuel all the doubt, keep the engine clean. Every time I see them, every time they look, it's an extra rep. It's another hook, it's another jab, it's another play. Till they understand, we don't come to play, we just come to win. We just come to dominate. You can see the future, we the ones that nominated for the whole thing. We want all the smoke, we want all the rings. This is not a joke, we apply the pressure till the pipes burst. We was in the back, now we coming first. We gon' run it up, we gon' make them hurt. Max pressure, run the score up, no mercy. Tear the floor up.
See a hater, we go harder. 1 second on the clock, we just started.
Max pressure, run the score up, no pity. Tear the floor up.
They don't like it, tell them so what? We applying pressure till they all fold up.
1 second on the clock and we up by 40. I'ma call the play, I'ma tell them go for it. This ain't for the sport, this ain't for the statement. Show 'em we the ones that's running the pavement. We don't want a piece, man, we want the whole pot. We want the touchdown when the game should die. We want the home run when we up by 10. We gon' swing the bat again and again. Crush the competition till there's nothing left. We don't care about who we have bereft. There's a hustle takeover, this a full court press. Put them on the stretcher, leave a bigger mess. They gon' wear the white flag, we gon' run right through it. They ask me why I do it, cause you said I couldn't do it. Now I'm on the gas and I cut the brakes. I will not be stopped, whatever it takes. We want all the wins, we want all the glory. We the only ones that's gon' write the story. We want it all, we ain't about to share. Maximum pressure, we don't fight fair. We don't fight fair, we don't fight fair, we don't fight fair. Max pressure, run the score up, no mercy. Tear the floor up.
See a hater, we go harder. 1 second on the clock, we just started.
Max pressure, run the score up, no pity. Tear the floor up.
They don't like it, tell them so what? We applying pressure till they all fold up. But I'm really the whole team. Running this track, blowing off all the steam. You looking tired, I ain't even break a sweat. This is max pressure, is it in your head? Yeah. Ha. I don't see no competition, I just see the prey. I'ma eat them all up, call it a buffet. You can see I'm shaking, you can see I'm scared. Cause they know my drive, they know I'm prepared. This ain't for the weak, this ain't for the soft. I'm the one who's blasting off like a rocket launch. Haters on the ground, looking like ants. While I'm in the end zone doing my dance. Watch me run the score up, that's the only way to play. Put them in the dirt, get them out the way. No pity, no remorse, no second thought. This is for the win that I went and bought. With the blood, with the sweat, with the time I spent. Now you looking stupid for the day you win and land. I'm the final boss on the last touchdown. I'm the home run swing when the game's downtown. 1 second left, I'ma take the shot. Cause I'd rather die than give up what I got.
Will it up, will it up.